Hi, it's me Tina Amir and welcome to my channel. As I promised, for this video, we're gonna learn about introduce yourself in interview. But before I start, I wanna tell you that I'm not an expert in this area. What I'm gonna share now with you is just what I've learned over the years. If you will go for job interview, don't just rely on my video because I'm not an expert. But something I know, maybe even if it's a little, but I hope you can benefit from that too. For this video, if you never watch my video, please don't watch this one because for this one, I'm just going to mention the informal pronunciation. For those of you who haven't watched my number 53 video, please watch about it before you watch this video because so that there's no misunderstanding since I'm just going to use informal pronunciation. Why I decided just to use informal pronunciation? Because this is a job interview. So I don't want you to be confused, with so many things. And plus, I want to show you how it is we speak during the interview. Tips when you attend the interview session, walking full of energy. Informal pronunciation for formal Malay sentence, berjalan penuh tenaga. Informal pronunciation for speaking, jalan penuh tenaga. And then you must be cheerful. Same formal and speaking part, ceria. Cheerful is ceria. And then always smile. Formal Malay would be sentiasa senyum. Speaking, you will say selalu senyum. And then you must have good eye contact. So good eye contact, if you translate word by word, would be good is bagus, eye is mata, contact is hubungan. So hubungan mata yang baik. But anyway, that's formal Malay. When we speak, we don't say something like that. It sounds so weird, even me as a Malay. So you just say good eye contact. Even you are speaking in Malay, and then you suddenly just say good eye contact. And then you must sit upright. Formal Malay and speaking, duduk tegak. Your voice must be clear or clear voice. Clear voice is for formal Malay, suara yang jelas. For speaking, suara jelas. So suara jelas means you're not screaming. Formal Malay tidak menjerit. Speaking tak jerit. And suara jelas also means you're not whispering. Formal Malay tidak berbisik. For speaking, you will say tak bisik. And then you must be confident. Confident, formal Malay and speaking both are yakin. However, talking about confidence, confident is yakin. Confidence is keyakinan. So talking about confidence, you have to be careful in formal Malay. Tetapi awak perlu berhati-hati. Tetapi but awak is you. Perlu need. Berhati-hati, be careful. That's for formal Malay. For speaking, tapi awak perlu hati-hati. Tapi is a shorten from tetapi. Awak perlu, you need, hati-hati. Hati actually is liver or heart. But when you say be careful, for speaking you just say hati-hati, not berhati-hati. There's a thin line between arrogant and confident. Formal Malay and speaking, terdapat garisan halus antara sombong dan yakin. So there's a thin line. Here means terdapat garisan halus. Line is garisan, halus is thin. Antara is between, sombong is arrogant and yakin is confident. There's a thin line between arrogant and confident. You don't cross that. Don't cross that. I won't translate in Malay. It sounds so weird. So don't be arrogant. Jangan jadi sombong. Jangan is don't. Arrogant is sombong. Be is jadi. So jangan jadi sombong. Or you can also say for speaking, jangan sombong. Interviewer doesn't like that attitude. Interview, temu duga. Interviewer, penemu duga. Doesn't like, tidak suka. That's formal. For speaking, tak suka. That attitude. Sikap itu. Attitude is sikap. Doesn't like that attitude. I know this is weird a bit. Sikap macam itu. So tu for speaking, itu for formal Malay. Why I just use informal pronunciation for this one, but this one have formal Malay and speaking, right? Because if you are confident enough to speak Malay in interview session, then it means you either intermediate level or advanced level. So of course you don't need like the basic one, like I always do formal pronunciation and then informal pronunciation. Of course you don't need that. But Somehow for interview, of course, it's formal Malay. And of course, if you already expert, then I just jump into informal pronunciation. Okay, first of all, we have meet and greet, right? So for those of you who haven't watched the cultural sensitivity video, please watch that first before this one. So when you enter the room, after that meet and greet session, then the interviewer will say to you, have a seat. All this interview session, I will do in formal Malay because that's how normally Malay in interview, we will speak formal one. But with informal pronunciation. So have a seat, sila duduk. And then the interviewer will say to you, please introduce yourself. Or in Malay, sila perkenalkan diri anda. Anda, not anda, okay? It's anda. Sila perkenalkan diri anda. Sila please perkenalkan, introduce. Diri is self. Anda is you. But please watch my pronoun video. I explained already there when you should use anda. But in this case, the interviewer can also say to you, sila perkenalkan diri awak. So both are accepted. Sila perkenalkan diri awak or sila perkenalkan diri anda. Never ask them what you want to know. Never. Because you will never get that job. It shows that you are unprepared. If you see that interviewer so nice, everybody has first impression when you meet somebody, right? So same goes to the interviewer about you and same goes for you to the interviewer. So if that interviewer so lovely person, so friendly, after the interviewer said to you, please introduce yourself, then maybe you can ask him to impress a bit. Can I introduce myself in Malay language? So in Malay, boleh saya perkenalkan diri dalam bahasa Melayu? Boleh kan? Saya perkenalkan, introduce diri self. So boleh saya perkenalkan diri? Can I introduce myself dalam in bahasa Melayu, Malay language? If he's like okay with it or he may be rushing, then he will either say boleh, boleh is can, or tak boleh. Or he may also say no need, tak perlu. I know I said we normally use formal Malay, but suddenly I say tak for this one. Tak is a very informal speaking way, but somehow for short term like this, we use tak. The interviewer will say to you, boleh, tak boleh, or tak perlu. And then you also may say to him, because you don't want him to expect like, wow, you are super fluent if you are not that level yet. But if you are that level, then it's okay. But if you are not that level yet, and you don't want him to expect too much, then you may say, I'm not that fluent. So I'm not that fluent in Malay. Saya belum betul-betul fasih. Belum is not yet. Betul is right. But betul-betul means really. So fasih is fluent. I'm not that fluent. Saya belum betul-betul fasih. Or if you directly translate, saya belum betul-betul fasih, it's like I'm not yet really fluent. Something like that. And then you may say, I'm still learning. Saya masih lagi belajar. Masih lagi means still. Masih also means still. But lagi alone means more. Belajar is study. So it's like saya masih lagi belajar. I'm still learning. And then you may continue again. And then you will say, but I will try my best. Tapi saya akan cuba yang terbaik. But I, tapi saya. Will, akan, try, cuba, my best. Best means paling baik. So yang terbaik, like you will try your best. Tapi saya akan cuba yang terbaik. If you get friendly interviewer, then you can say something like this. But if you get straight face and everything, don't bother too much. Just follow the flow. So now we go to the point, how to introduce yourself in the job interview. You may have other points, but these are the most important points. They definitely want to know your qualification. They want to know about your job experience. And then they want to know also, are you the suitable candidate for the job that being offered? So talking about qualification, qualification in Malay is kelayakan or kelulusan. Kelayakan comes from the word layak, which means deserve, and kelulusan comes from the word lulus, which means pass. So talking about qualification or kelayakan or kelulusan, they wanted to know your education level. Education level is tahap pelajaran, but the highest level of education. So tahap paling tinggi. The highest level, tahap paling tinggi. Tinggi is high, higher is lebih tinggi, highest is paling tinggi. So tahap is level. Normally you will have certificate. Certificate is sijil, and then you have diploma. In Malay, in English the same. And then you have bachelor's degree. Bachelor's degree in Malay is ijazah sarjana muda. Not sarjana, okay? Ijazah sarjana muda. And then you have master degree. Master degree is ijazah sarjana. And then you have PhD. PhD is Dr. Falsafah. However, I have to tell you something. Whenever you talk with people, this is in culture context. When you mention about degree, you have 2 degrees, right? Bachelor's degree or master degree. But somehow when you talk with people, then you say, I have a degree, means you refer to the bachelor degree. But if you have master, then you just say you have master. Normally people here think that way. Degree must be bachelor's degree. So master degree, we'll just say master. Nobody will say Dr. Falsafah here. We just say PhD also. So when you mention about that, then you can say, I have a degree in human resource management. Saya mempunyai ijazah sarjana muda dalam bidang pengurusan sumber manusia. Saya mempunyai, I have, ijazah sarjana muda, bachelor's degree dalam in bidang is branch, pengurusan management, sumber resource manusia, human. So I have a degree in human resource management. And then experience in Malay is pengalaman. The next point they will be really interested about is, are you the suitable candidate for the job that being offered? Adakah anda calon yang sesuai untuk kerja yang ditawarkan? I guess that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching me. Now I just give an idea first. So the next video will be about the flow of how to introduce yourself. I guess that's all for now. Thank you for watching me and see you again another time. Bye.